Hi everyone, welcome to another brand new episode of LaLiga Insider with Gemma. Right after this massive weekend with the final decision on Mbappe that he's going to stay and he's going to renew for PSG, so he rejects Real Madrid. Gemma, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. What a drama and what an end of story. It's been like a soap opera and it was crazy on Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was crazy, and I think it's going to be, like even worse, because I'm pretty sure that Real Madrid, right after Mbappe and Al-Khelaifi press conference today on Monday, I think there will be kind of more episodes because everyone will wonder what happened in this weekend because, everything was set up for Kylian Mbappe to come to Madrid, and everyone would say, like, what happened? Tell us what happened. And what my sources tell me from Friday night is that Mbappe changed his mind because, first of all, because of the money, at least this is what they consider in Real Madrid, and because of the power of decision that he will have from now on at PSG for the new winning project that Al-Khelaifi offers to Kylian Mbappe. So that's why he finally decided to stay at his home, at his city, with his people and his friends and with his family and whatever. The thing is that, everyone is like amazed by the way Mbappe treated everything, because 1 week ago we all thought that he was going to sign for Real Madrid as a free agent by the end of June, but finally he changed his mind because of this, what I'm telling. The thing is that, Gemma, I don't know what is the reaction in Barcelona, but here people are kind of surprised because Real Madrid, with the best offer so far in its history for one player, wasn't able to get Mbappe, so that's why he stays at Paris. I don't know what the people in Barcelona say about this.
Well, Rodri, I think the reaction was the opposite. While in Madrid, fans and who could be his next colleagues were outraged. Here in Barcelona, witnessing Mbappe signed for Real Madrid after such a disappointing season for Barcelona, it was truly a nightmare for bitter rivals Barcelona. So the fan base were on Saturday, of course, happy. And my sources tell me that FC Barcelona players themselves were both happy and relieved. And they texted on their WhatsApp groups some kind of messages that it was just like clinching a title. They were so much relieved because they knew that it was almost impossible to beat Real Madrid with Mbappe next season. And let me tell you and one other thing, Rodri, the fans now they have a pipe dream. This is signing Lewandowski. We will be talking about him a little later on, and then after 3 seasons, signing Mbappe, as Real Madrid will be upset with Mbappe, signing Mbappe for Barcelona after 3 seasons. What do you think?
Well, I don't know what will happen, but at this moment, Mbappe has Real Madrid doors closed forever. Let's see how it develops in the future, but it's very, very, very difficult for Real Madrid to forget what happened this weekend because, the sensation of Real Madrid now, this moment, is like they feel like kind of betrayed by Kylian Mbappe, because Kylian Mbappe, at least what some media in Spain have reported along the weekend, said that Kylian and Florentino Perez, they have every 15 days video calling, via Skype and all this stuff. So that's why all the media in Spain were reported 1 week ago, Kylian Mbappe was going to sign for Real Madrid. That's why everyone is in anger now because, the crowd, the supporters of Real Madrid are in anger with Kylian Mbappe because they feel themselves kind of betrayed by the player. Anyway, the thing is that, we do have to respect the player's desires, because he's going to stay at Paris with his people and with his family at his club. But the thing is that, everyone complains about the way that he treated this kind of final choice. So that's why, I don't know if you know this story, because you struggled this with Griezmann. You remember, that documentary called The Decision.
Yeah, I know, but we just need to take into account that he's from France. He's from a neighborhood near Paris. And we already had this experience when he was playing for Monaco. Man City wanted him. Pep Guardiola did a lot of pressure for him signing Man City. And at the end, his mother, his family, his surrounding got a lot to say, and he ended up signing for PSG. I think it's something I can understand. Madrid fans, Florentino Perez and the club are outraged for the way he did, but it was not an easy way to explain that, and it's what he decided, and I think we have to respect that.
Anyway, people in Real Madrid are wondering what will be the plan B for Real Madrid from now on, because we remember, as we reported in the past months, that Real Madrid was trying to get Haaland, then he failed, and then they were trying to get Mbappe, and they failed again. So, you know, they have like the X, as we say in Spain, they have the X in two baskets, you know, Haaland first of all, and secondly, Mbappe. Let's see how is the plan B. I'm pretty sure, you know, and this is breaking news that we have for all of you, that Real Madrid is going to try as hard as they can Tchouaméni. Even they are fighting against Liverpool to get Tchouaméni. Anyway, tell us what happens in Barcelona, because it's been a great weekend for Barca fans, as you told us, because of this choice of Mbappe. But tell us what is all about, you know, Lewandowski and all the things in Barcelona, because we're kind of, you know, on it, Gemma.
Yeah, well, actually, it was the only good news for Barcelona, this Mbappe story, because they lose the final of the Women's Champions League, they lose in basketball, they lose against Villarreal in the sad last game of the season. So it's the only joy they had this weekend. Let's talk about something that can bring them joy. The first thing, before talking about names, Rodrigo, we have to talk about money, because we all know the financial crisis that Barcelona are deeply in, and they are working on trying to make about 900 million euros with three operations. One will be signing the CVC agreement with LaLiga. There is another operation with ASF, All Sports Finance, and they will be trying to sell 30% of the TV rights to Goldman Sachs. So they think they can make that money. When they manage to do that financial operations, then we can start talking about names. And if you want, I'm gonna talk about one of the favorite ones. It's of course Lewandowski. If you have a striker like him that he wants to leave his club, he wants to join your team, I think you have to make an effort, even though it's a player forward that is going to be 34 years old soon. So my sources tell me that if you ask sources close to the board of members, there is a lot of optimism, and they all want Robert Lewandowski joining Barcelona. While if you ask sources near Matteo Alemany and the sports direction, they are of course more cautious, because they are aware it's not going to be an easy job to make some players that Xavi is not counting on them to leave and make money and make financial fair play to be able to have Lewandowski. They talked to me about 40 million euros, like the top offer Barcelona can make Bayern Munich. Rodri.
Anyway, I have a question, Gemma, because since Mbappe is not coming to Madrid, since Haaland is going to Manchester City, are you afraid? Is anyone afraid in Barcelona for Real Madrid trying to get Lewandowski or not?
Yeah, well, there is a debate about that. I mean, if you need a striker, if you give up on Haaland because you thought Mbappe was coming, and now you have 1 million euros to sign, because it's been two transfer windows without making a major signing. Of course, we are afraid, because it's like a win-win situation. You sign a player that, of course, it's older than Mbappe or Haaland, but you know it's going to be scoring 30 or more goals per season, plus you steal it from your bitter rivals, Barcelona. So there is a little bit of concern on that. And because Rodri, as we know, Robert Lewandowski in the past, he has been willing to play for Real Madrid. Apparently now what the player wants to do is to join Barcelona. But of course, market is market, business is business, football is football, and anything can happen, as we witnessed it this weekend with Mbappe.
Well, let's see. Anyway, with Benzema, it's going to be very, very difficult for Real Madrid to sign one profile very similar to the French guy, which is now top 3 worldwide. This is LaLiga Insiders with Gemma Solé. Keep an eye. I remember that name, Tchouaméni, the guy who plays for Monaco, international with the French national team. So keep an eye on them. because he's going to be one of the main names in the following days for Real Madrid. Thank you very much, Gemma.
Thank you. See you next week.
Subscribe, like this video, and turn notifications on, please. See you next week. Bye.
Adiós, amigos.